What's going on YouTube? ESOC Goze back for part 3 Patellar Tendinitis Recovery series. So before I get right into it, man, if y'all do me a huge favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. So yeah, part 3, or let's say year 3 of my Patellar Tendinitis Recovery series. Just and I call it year 3 just because I'm pretty much just like explaining like the progress that I made in like the 3rd year that I've gotten patellar tendinitis, or that I've had it, I mean. And so like for my 3rd year would be from, we're talking about like what, September 2019 up until now to this date. So yeah, if you haven't watched part 1 and part 2, the link will be in the description. And so yeah, well, part 1 and part 2, I highly recommend you go check it out. Like I said, link is in the description. Of part 1, I pretty much talk about like the do's and don'ts, like how I got patellar tendinitis, the effect it had on me like mentally and physically. Really important though, the do's and don'ts with patellar tendinitis. Not like, for one, not like jumping right back into your normal workout, after like sort of, let's say, recovering for a few weeks. You probably took some time off, maybe about a month or 2, and you probably did some physical therapy. Then trying to jump right back into your normal routine is probably one of the worst things that you can do. In my experience, because I've done that, in my experience, I ended up doing that. And my patellar tendinitis, I still had it, but it made it a whole lot worse, and it added so much more time. It added so much more time to my recovery, and it sucked really bad. And like the amount of pain that I was in when it came back was terrible. And then also with like part 2, I pretty much just like go over like my experience with like physical therapy. Let's see what else. The exercises that I did, very important. Probably like the first like year and a half that I had patellar tendinitis. The exercises that I showed in part 2 that greatly helped in like reducing the pain in my knee to getting me to where I was like in part 3 and now. I highly recommend you go check that out as well. I've been suffering from chronic patellar tendinitis or tendinosis for almost 3 years, a little over 3 years actually. But I can happily say that I've gotten rid of about 90 to 95% of the pain in my knee. And yeah, I know it's not 100%, and I may not ever be 100%. It's a chronic injury. It could take years upon years to recover, and still you may not ever be 100%. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I've accepted that, because I've come a long way from where I was 3 years ago, man. And I'm like grateful to even be at the level today where I can comfortably play sports, and do like intense leg workouts and still feel fine. There would be times where I feel some pain after, for a few days, but it ends up going away. I'm stretching like twice a day. It feels great to even do that, and it definitely helps a lot with reducing the pain or getting rid of the pain in my knee. And but yeah, though, it's not even over yet though. The grind never stops. The grind never stops, man. I'm happy where I'm at, but I know I can still push myself to still get even better than I was before without re-injuring myself. So, hopefully I get the chance to like walk y'all through the progress that I've been making after this series. And but yeah, but for now though, let's go ahead and get right into this video, man. So, for part 3. Part 3 of this video, I'm gonna be pretty much going over the progress that I made from like 2019 up into 2020, the importance of warming up and stretching with patellar tendinitis, and then also we're gonna start off with the perfect leg workout that helped me combat patellar tendinitis. So yeah, let's get right into it. We got here the perfect leg workout, or quote unquote perfect leg workout. Yeah, so starting off with the warm up, just like in my previous workout. Starting off with a 5-minute little warm up on a stationary bike, or jogging in place, or just on a treadmill. Either one of those would do just as fine. Or if you got anything else that you would prefer to do, then go ahead. Then right after my warm up, starting off with some stretches. And I feel like I put like a lot of emphasis on stretching. I don't know, maybe I do, I don't know. To me, it's very important to stretch before workout. It's helped me a lot with squatting, all that. Like, for one, just increasing your flexibility, your range of motion, which will definitely help with squatting lower to get that at least parallel or that full range of motion squat. So yeah, like the lack of like hip flexibility, it's like a pretty common problem that can pretty much prevent us from like squatting properly. And, something that I did not have prior to me getting patellar tendinitis. And so yeah, it's like the more you stretch, the more flexible you get. Simple. And also it prevents injuries. When your muscles are warm and stretched, the movement becomes easier, which helps with injury prevention. something, you know, I never really paid much mind to. You know, I feel like I just go straight into a workout, or even go straight into playing basketball or any of that. And just, you know, like having your muscles warm and stretch, it makes like a huge difference, just, you know, like in performance. So like right after stretching, we getting in with the monster walks with the resistance band. So we do this for about 5 to 10 reps each direction. Same thing as the one before. And then change it up a little bit, we got barbell hip thrust. You can either do single or both legs, but you know, if I'm doing like some weighted hip thrusts, you know, I would go up to like, you know, just 225, you know, just for a warm up, nothing crazy. 8 to 12 reps. I try to get about 10 to 12 reps of that. You don't want to get too tight or get your muscles like completely exhausted before you get into squats. So, you know, I'm not doing like heavy weight or anything like that. So then like right after that, we got Bulgarian split squats with dumbbells. And then so 8 to 15 reps of that. And then, oh yeah, also before I forget, also doing 3 sets, each exercise 3 sets, except for, of course, like, you know, the warm up, you know, stretching routine, all that kind of stuff, you know. So yeah, right after the split squats, we got reverse lunges with the dumbbells, 10 to 15 reps with that. And then after that, we got the kettlebell, or we'll say what, the straight leg or one leg deadlift. Well, I just call it a kettlebell one-legged deadlift. Or if you don't want to do that, you can do like dumbbell hamstring curls. I usually do about 10 to 15 reps of that. And then lastly, we got calf raises. You know, you gotta make sure you hit them calves, because I definitely wasn't doing that much in my previous workout. So, you know, you can do that with or without weight. I try to get about 15 to 20 reps, maybe 25 if I can get to that. Then yeah, after that, usually just cap off with some stretching. I pretty much did this workout from like early June 2019 up until March 2020, and yeah, very, very long time, just like my last workout. I spent a long time doing the same workout, just gradually increasing the weight. I wasn't really changing much at all. You know, like I said before, it's just a matter of me just being comfortable and being more confident in going up in weight or just change the exercise or anything like that. So, you know, just like with more confidence, then I could really, and then also just being able to tell that I was like building strength, and, you know, feeling that my knee pain was getting reduced like over time, you know, then that's when I started just going up on the weight. And, you know, it just honestly just feels really good just seeing that, you know, the pain in my knee just getting lower and lower as time goes, getting stronger again, and then eventually building up the confidence to go into regular like barbell squats and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I feel like this workout definitely helped me a lot, and I feel like it can help you as well. This will pretty much just wrap up my whole series with patellar tendinitis, or recovering from chronic patellar tendinitis. Yeah, if I didn't say this before, I don't think I did, but yeah, I still do have chronic patellar tendinitis to this day. You know, I'm like I said before in my intro, you know, I've only reduced like about 90 to 95% of the pain, which, you know, is still very good compared to like how I was a year or 2 years before. But yeah, I reduced the amount of pain to the point where I can simply just like work legs comfortably and like going hard, not too crazy though, you know, but being able to squat heavy weight. You know, eventually I'm gonna show y'all my progress from where I was just like a couple of months ago to where I am now though. And yeah, so yeah, the point of me making these videos is just pretty much just trying to help people who are suffering from patellar tendinitis or tendinosis, and to pretty much help them get to the level where they can comfortably work legs again, or to even just like playing sports or anything like that. So yeah, I hope this video helps in any sort of way. If y'all have any questions, concerns, or if I left out anything important in this video, I would love to know. Yeah, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'm out.